5 o'clock on this Thursday evening, March the 8th, 2018. It is Toronto for the Peter Channel 5 o'clock news on this Thursday evening, March 8th, 2018. Good evening, everybody. I'm Peter J. Wiggins. It is 5 o'clock on this Thursday evening. The top story of Peter Channel 5 o'clock news is Powerball winner from New Hampshire wants to give up $50 million to charity. President Trump reports tariffs and defiance of allies at home and abroad. U.S. allies signs free trade deal and challenge to Trump. USA issues travel warning for Mexican resort town. Florida governor won't say where he will sign the gun bill. Paul Manafort pleads not guilty to tax and fraud charges in Virginia court. North Korean Kim Jong-un met the known key players in the regime. Danish investors scraps out journalism died. It's not just a Russian rescue anymore. New research claims bones found 8 years ago in the Pacific Atoll, likely Emma Earhart's. Florida bill would make daylight savings time year-round. Trump can block anyone he wants on Twitter, government argues. The current conclusion of the largest ever study of fake news. The Irish government said Thursday it will hold a referendum after voters repealed the 8th Amendment, bringing it out a step closer to legalize abortion. Japan's Financial Service Agency suspended 2 cryptocurrency operations Thursday. White House advisor Jared Kushner traveled to Mexico to meet with President Enrique Pena Nieto about issues creating tensions between the nations. Danish investor Peter Madsen pleaded not guilty at the start of trial Thursday in the death of Swedish journalist Kim Wall aboard his homemade submarine. Senator Richard Blumenfeld and Lindsey Graham teased their upcoming bill that would let courts seize firearms from dangerous gun owners. Educators are split as students prepare to walk in and protest on Wednesday, 1 month anniversary of the mass shooting at Florida High School. Birmingham, Alabama, police said Thursday they have children in custody related to the shooting at Northmount High School that left a 17-year-old girl dead. The Radcliffe Institute at Auburn University announced Thursday that the former Secretary of State Hillary Clinton will receive the Radcliffe Medal. A fierce winter storm pummeled the northeast, dumping more than 3 feet of snow and accelerators that got about 100 houses, including in Norton. And this morning it was about 4,776 customers in the dark without any power in the Norton area. That was because it was due to a tree down the wires at the substation off West Main Street in Norton. But now Norton has 35 customers in the dark as of 5 o'clock, as 239,698 customers in the dark with National Grid in Massachusetts. The 2 hardest hit areas in the counties of Massachusetts and National Grid are Essex with 1,503 customers, and Middlesex County with 83,420 customers. In Rhode Island, 7 out of 8, 27 customers in the dark. And Eversource has 63,616 customers in the dark. 9,523 of them are in the Framingham area. Rentham firefighters rescue SUV driver after trapped after a Interstate 495 crash. Heavy snow causes accidents down limbs in the Marsden and Albert area. Donations are State Representative candidate Julie Hall, not appropriate, opponent said. Ex-North Edinburgh woman in charge of shooting at Trump were found competent to stand trial. Concealed carry gun fashion show at Foxbury store postponed. Edinburgh. Republican Jeff Bailey has conceded a special primary election to City Council. Julie Hall would not take away count. When death comes expectedly, who do you call in the aftermath? Zona nearing on Mansfield Cell Tower continued. Reopened for Mr. to honor the Assistant Principal of the Year, and Macy's to open discount store within a store at the Animal Square Mall in North Edinburgh. As I seen that store at the Providence Place Mall on the 3rd floor. Oh God. Eastern man who works in Taunton charged with raping 13-year-old girl. A 21-year-old Brockton man was ordered not to drive his arraignment Wednesday related to 2017 fatal crash in Avon that claimed behalf of Chloe Wasowski. The city of Brockton will soon hire a permanent police communications director after a first attempt to do so, less ended within a matter of weeks in 2016 job applications are being accepted for a civilian communications officer. Avon School Superintendent to apply for King Philip job. United Imagine the McDonald's logo is upside down for the International Women's Day. Trump takes the bait for Musk attacks China auto import duties. Disney shareholders reject company's executive plan in a non-binding vote. Health insurance Cigna buying express scripts for $52 billion. Look at that stocks on a Thursday evening. Dow up 93.85 points at 24,895.21. S&P 500 at 12.17 points at 27.30.97. And Nasdaq at 31.30 points at 74.27.95. Ice crystals in the diameter to real pockets of the water deep in Earth's mantle. If Trump truly loves the private space industry, his policy should show it. China's first space station will hit the Earth's atmosphere soon. NASA spots spectacular rock formations on Mars and scientists don't know what caused them. Shock in Milwaukee over cluster Africa, HIV and civilians including babies and teens. Our exercise in old age prevents the immune system from declining. That outbreak is salmonella linked to chicken salad expands. Peter Chow News time is 5:04 on this Thursday evening, and it's 7 hours for a sports report. Boston Bruins will be at the TD Garden tonight at 7 o'clock, taking on the Philadelphia Flyers. And the Boston Celtics will be in Minneapolis tonight, 8 o'clock, taking on the Minnesota Timberwolves. Richard Sherman likely to be released soon by the Seattle Seahawks. Ex-bar play Mike Gibbons team drunk on the night of the alleged sexual assault, and Stuart has faced in response to number 14 penalty. Peter Challenger Star is 5:04 on this Thursday evening. It is time now for a traffic and transit report of the Peter Chill traffic check on this Thursday evening. Beep, beep. Let's study off on the MBTA, where the multiple canceled trains on low and able lines due to signal issues resulting from power outages due to the storm, and bus to replace the Green Line Deep Bridge between Riverside and Reservoir with service expected to resume this evening. Shuttle bus to replace Red Line service between North Quincy and Braintree Station on Sunday, Thursday from 9 o'clock to the end of service. The bus shuttle to replace Green Line City branch service between Kenmore and St. Mary's Station this weekend due to track work on March 7th and 11th, and shuttle buses to replace Green Line Deep branch between Riverside and Reservoir in both directions until further notice due to extent wire damage caused by an earlier down tree. Walpole train 746, 6:08 a.m. inbound is canceled due to equipment damage by weather conditions. Consider train 724, 7:05 p.m. from Forge Park. Walpole train 745, 5:02 p.m. outbound is canceled due to equipment damage from weather conditions. Consider 719, 5:20 p.m. outbound, making all stops. Greenwich Line, notice train 085, 5:20 p.m. from South Station, make a station stop at Quincy Center daily due to the closure of Walston Station. Havel train 293, 4:40 p.m. from North Station, canceled due to signal issues caused by commercial power outages, and the has remained considered trains 213, 4:30 p.m. from North Station or 2:15 p.m. outbound will make all local stops. Lowell train 334, 5:17 p.m. from Lowell canceled due to signal issues caused by commercial power outages, and passengers considered trains 332, 4:47 p.m. from Lowell or 336, 5:47 p.m. from Lowell. Newburyport trains may operate at reduced speeds between Hamilton and Wenham and Newburyport due to signal issues caused by power outages, and individual alerts will be set as needed. And Providence train 8:20, 5:20 p.m. from Providence expected to depart Providence 15-25 minutes later due to earlier down trees. Alright, look at the highways and byways of New England on this Thursday evening. Let's start off out in Rhode Island, where 95 southbound side, it's over around downtown Providence. On the southbound side, around 146 northbound side is back between 195 and 146. 146 southbound side, also around downtown Providence. Out of the bridges, Jamestown, Newport, and Mount Road bridges are looking good. Out of the Cape, 28 on the northbound side, also around the Bourne Rotary, but Bourne and Suburb bridges are looking good, and Route 6 going from Bourne down to Orleans. Out in southeastern Massachusetts highways, 24 southbound side, a little slower for Route 140 out in Taunton, but it's looking good. 95 south, looking good from Norway down to Attleboro. 24, it's looking good from Stoughton all the way down to Fall River, and 3 is looking good from Braintree down to Sagamore. Out in Boston vicinity, looking good except the 93 at the northbound side, also around Mass Pike in Boston. Caroline Tunnel, northbound side, also at North Bend. Mass Pike westbound side, also at Ted Williams Tunnel. At 120, it's looking good from Gloucester down to Braintree. 495, looking good from Wareham all the way up in the Ames exit on 495 at the northbound side. Slow around Route 97 in April. Expect some delays. And today in westbound side, it is low down around College Street and Worcester around Holy Cross. And 91 on the southbound side. It is slow between 291 all the way down to Main Street down in Springfield. 291 on the southbound side. Little around Route 91 in Springfield. And Hartford 84 eastbound side. It's slow on the Hartford stretch. 84 eastbound and westbound side. Little after Route 8 in Waterbury, Connecticut. Bear Parkway eastbound side. Slow between Westport and Milford. 95 on the northbound side. Slow between Stamford and Milford. And up in the northern portion of the New England. Interstate 89. Slow between Lebanon and New London, Connecticut. New Hampshire. 95 on the southbound side of Main Turnpike, slow between Garter and Lewiston. 295 on both ends back behind Main Turnpike and Garter. 95 on both ends back between Bangor and Waterville. And Main 95 both ends back between Medway and the Holton, Maine. Interstate 91 on southbound side, slow between Cleveland and Linden, New Hampshire. And Interstate 89 southbound side, slow between Colchester and Williston. Peter Childers Store is 5:08 on this Thursday evening, 7.5 for a weather report, and we got 4.5 inches of snow in Naughtonwall up north, a foot or more. Right now, take a look at the radar satellite. Open it shows clouds covering much of the New England region and some snow covering much of western Berkshires County, Massachusetts, and northwestern Connecticut. Raining around the Hartford vicinity, snowing from east of Springfield and on to Worcester, and stretching up the northwestern portions of Rhode Island around the northeastern portions of Connecticut, and snowing down on the northwestern portions of Rhode Island. And zooming in on a closer look, we're seeing some patchy rain showers down on Woonsocket around Greenville and down around the Arctic, and raining along 44 from Providence down to Seacock, down to Rehoboth, down to Dayton, raining around Plainville and around North Attleboro, and raining around Halifax, around Brantfield, down around Kingston, and down around Sagamore, and snowing around Northeast and down around the Sharon Stoughton area, and down around the Buckton area, and off the Hull vicinity. And snowing and sleeting east of Ashland, Mass. And the snow stretching all the way up in the Route 7 corridor from Benetton all the way up into Burlington, and stretching up in the upstate New York and around northeastern Ontario and southern Quebec around the Montreal area, and some snow stretching from much of New Hampshire and the extreme northeastern portions of Massachusetts, and snow from all the way up in the Maine, all the way in eastern portions of Quebec, and portions of New Brunswick, and the central portions of New Nova Scotia, with some rain showers around Halifax and snow showers from eastern portions of Nova Scotia. Alright, right now, temperature spread around the region, it is in the 30s, from much of southern New England to some 40s, around Norwood, 40 Norwood, and Hyannis, and Martha's Vineyard, and New Groton, Connecticut. Well, it's in the 20s to 30s from much of northern New England, with a 9-degree reading from Mount Washington, New Hampshire. March can be a tricky month weather-wise. It can have its nice days. It can have its crazy weather days. And we just had 2 storms, and we are on a track for a third. But right now, not at 5:10 p.m., 31 degrees at temperature with a humidity of 96% and a barometer. It is 29.52 inches. West winds is coming to northwest, and dew point 30 degrees. Alright, we are gonna watch another storm come Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday. Looking at the European model, it's gonna miss us completely, a complete miss. Wow. GFS model, bring it a few hundred yards out of there, bringing some significant snow. It's about the region with some rain on the coast, but nope, this is not a forecast, it's a model, so we're recovering from the 2 storms, so don't get your hopes up high. I'm keeping my eyes and ears peeled of what this storm will do. Okay, let's take a look at our forecast. Goes like this tonight. Partly clouds got about 25 degrees. West about 3 to 5 miles Friday. Isolated snow showers after 11 a.m. Increased clouds have about 39 degrees. West about 3 to 8 miles an hour. Anticipation 20%. Friday night, most clouds about 29 degrees. West about 7 miles an hour for Saturday. Partly sunny in the podcast about 42, about 28 degrees. What about some of the 10 miles an hour gusts as high as 20 miles an hour for Sunday? Sunday, most gusts about 45 or 29 degrees. Monday, a chance of snow between 7 a.m. and 10 a.m. Then a chance of rain after 10 a.m. Most gusts about 41 degrees. Chance of 50%. Monday night, most chance of snow. Most gusts about 30 degrees. Chance of 50%. Tuesday, a chance of snow before 10 a.m. Then a chance of rain between 10 a.m. and 3 p.m. Mostly gusts about 41 degrees. Chance of 40%. Tuesday night, most gusts about 27 degrees. Wednesday, parts of the podcast about 25 degrees. Chance of is 0%. And for Thursday, most of the sun get about 42 degrees. And that is going to be it for the Peter Channel 5 o'clock news on this Thursday evening, March 8, 2018. Viewers, hope you have a good evening and goodbye today to the North. See you at 11 o'clock for the air report. Hope you have a good evening.